On Saturday, February 27th, 2010, at 3:34 a.m., our house in Santiago, Chile, started shaking. I could hear eerie sounds coming from the walls of cracking wood and twisting metal. Books were falling from the shelves, and my bed was bouncing in all directions. Plates and glassware were shattering on the kitchen floor. I grabbed my little brother from his bedroom next to me. We raced down the stairs. It felt like we were running through jello. We found my dad, and then all ran outside. The air was thick with dust and debris. The trees were rocking back and forth, and I could hear the screams of our neighbors. The streetlight poles were falling around us, and with them went the power lines. I thought this was a terrifying dream and just wanted it to end. Then all went pitch black, but the ground just kept shaking. Our ground just kept shaking. There was glass everywhere. Our paintings were smashed on the floor, and all the walls were cracked and dislocated. We had no electricity, no gas, and no water. I was 8 years old and my brother was 5. I have a memory of my dad attempting to call my mother, who was away on a trip. We had no internet or other forms of communication when we needed the most. While sitting in our living room that early morning, trying to calm ourselves down, the house started shaking again. The aftershocks continued well past dawn and into the daylight hours. I remember hovering around the radio in our car, trying to get as much information as possible. Later, it was confirmed the earthquake registered 8.8 on a Richter scale. It was the 6th largest earthquake ever recorded. Many lives were lost around us. During an earthquake, there's no time to anticipate or contemplate. You feel cheated. I felt and still deeply feel very fortunate that we only lost material things. My family was safe. One of my closest friends was not as fortunate. He lost his father. In the years following, I grew to see my place in the world differently and more clearly. My empathy and sympathy for the misfortunes of others is grounded in a horrible real experience. I know that nothing can be taken for granted. I don't spend my time worrying about things I have no control over, nor do I worry about insignificant things. I prefer to focus my energy on areas that are important and where I can make a change for the better, such as volunteering my time to kids that are underprivileged and less fortunate back home. Life goes by so fast that sometimes you have no time to stop and think. Always be grateful for everything you have and live each day to the fullest. Very simple things in life are what's vital, and they can be lost.